Hey guys, it's me, Barry. Welcome to the channel. Today I have something cool, something that came in the mail to me that shipped all the way from the United States. It's by Bezel Products, the little logo right here. So Bezel Products, essentially they make push start buttons, and that's what we're gonna be replacing today. So let's get to it. So this is what I'm working with, the stock one, and it's got some red trim from my change, which I really like. And this right here is kind of boring. I wasn't a believer of the push start button, changing it out, this and that, but after I saw a lot of people have theirs, I really liked it. It looked really fancy, it looked pretty cool. It matches with the red interior, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna match this with this. And bam! That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow. First impressions, it's pretty cool actually. Look at this. So replacing those, I think it's pretty cool. Look at it shining in the sun. It's pretty dope. We're gonna use this and we're gonna reel it out. How the texture feels nice. Yeah, this is super smooth, but this has a nice texture to it. Flip it around and see what it looks like. See, it makes it easier. If it's easier for us to take it apart. So it looks like it's just that. So I don't plan on making it look easy because I don't think this is easy. I have to put this in there and then just yank on it. Essentially that's what everybody else is doing. So let me give it a shot. Oh. Without starting the car like I just did. I'm gonna push it in and it makes space and it insert, twist it, and just, well, that didn't do too good. Man, you just gotta keep really, oh, do I got something? From the bottom, maybe, something? I don't know. Oh, a few tugs, no? This is the most annoying part, not knowing if it's gonna go in or out. You know, part of me feels like I'm scratching this, but I'm replacing it at the end, so whatever. You will notice that the hook gets reshaped every time you pull it out, but it's okay. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't so easy. Come on, something. Yank. No. Part of me just makes me take off the whole dashboard just to take it out. I have reshaped this back to the U and caught in on the left here. Come on. See, it just keeps getting messed up. I don't know. What's even the point of this if it's not gonna work? Like what is this? What is the point of this metal thing? Okay, it's caught on this, but what's gonna, see? You know what? This thing, absolute trash. Look at this thing. Look at this. It's just like destroyed. Like, what is the point of it? You know what? This went from a push button, how to take apart DIY, to I'm gonna teach you how to take apart the dash DIY and then do the button that way. All right. So first step, we're gonna have to undo the bottom, and then we're gonna pull the top off right here, and then we get to it. Going here, fingers here, just like that. Release there, here, release here, bam. Now we've released this. Now we can easily pick up this right here, pull the tab, and bam, that's released. Now next part, this part we'll release. Alright, that should pop out. Watch out for this. For me, I mean, my thing's always scratched all the time every time I remove this. But anyways, at that point, take it from here. You need both hands. Okay, next part, we're gonna remove this power cable right here to the push button. Next part, we have to get the whole thing out. So to do so, put your finger in here and then just scoop up like so. and that should remove that. This side, I like to do the index finger. Alright, just like that. And you can see it slowly pick up all the rest, and then this whole thing should come out. And just like that, it is out. Voila. Alright, now we can take the push button out. Next part, you will need the Lexus screwdriver, and we'll remove this right here. Take out the 3 screws, and then the whole button start should come apart. Should only be 3 screws. Okay, to get this part out, you need the flathead one, because this right here is creating a pain. Come on through. Okay, just like that, we have it out. Okay, now that we got to take this thing apart, we're gonna take this completely more further apart. So let's start off with pinching here, and that comes out. This right here, you're just gonna have to give it some force. Just like that, comes off just like that. Honestly, this is gonna be the worst part, because even with this out, it's still pretty hard. So I'm gonna give it a try. So I did try to fix the hook a little bit. Go in, and then just try to get it caught on something. See, that's not caught. You have to really feel for it. Okay, just like that, it's got caught. I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty much caught on something. One side's higher than the other, so let's give it a shot. They say it's really snug and pull. I feel like I'm gonna break the crap out of this. Watch, this metal piece is gonna get straightened again, which is what I don't want. Oh, got it. So I don't know what I caught on, but it caught on something, and I had to yank the crap out of it. So we got the new button here. Let's give it a shot. The 2 teeth will go with this right here. That's how you align it. And just push. Alright, it's fully compressed. Oh, it sounds better, not gonna lie to you. Okay, that's old. We have our ring. How do you align this? Well, we gotta look at the teeth right there and look for the teeth there. So, but to make it easier for all of you guys watching, as you're holding the F, it should be 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3 on your left side. And you'll see that the teeth will be going into there. Just so you have a proper orientation of this right here. Make sure all this aligns. Bam. You know, someone did notice a space. They did say that there's a space in it. I can kind of see it, but it's okay. Now we put this one in. This one should be easy. Voila. It's got a nice sound to it. And start your engines. Alright guys, now that I successfully put this button in here, it's time to put it back. Now, I think this taking it apart is a lot easier than to have it done there, because it just didn't want to hook. But ideally, if you think about it, this still being attached is still, you can still hook it. It's just, for me personally, it's a lot easier for me to do it with this. That way I can pull on the left, pull on the right. So yeah, whichever method you guys want to do. So time to put this back. The F up top, that right there, orientation, and it's in. Okay, these are in. And if anybody's looking for the part number for this F Sport trim, its number would be 55403-53010 if you want to get this red bezel trim from our RC350. Oh, look at that. Looks pretty good. Now that we got that, we're going to put this all back in. It's pretty much reverse order. The power goes back in. Nice and snug. The whole start button is not moving. Make sure you push the button and make sure it still works. Yep, it still works. I'm going to start with the middle, and then we're going to push the rest of it in. Next part, we're going to push this in. You should hear it click. This stuff should be pushed back in. Push this side back in with ensuring your microphone, if you have a microphone, that it's in as well. Okay, that's in there. It should be clicking. Did it click? Yes, it did. Now I'm gonna click this part right here. That's click. Dash part in. Bam. That's it. Just like that. It is in. Let's try this out. So that's what happens when you're having the car on the whole time and trying to work on this button. It just happens that way. Alright, turn it off. And just like that, everything is together. And look at that button. I really like the red to it. It really goes well with the red stitching. And this red right here. It looks all, oh, and on red fire extinguisher. But anyways, it looks really good. Notice there's a clicking sound to it. Here, it's a clicking sound to it. So, yeah, it's a good sound. I like it. It's different. It's a nice feel. It's a very nice feel. Just like these knobs right here. It's a good feel. I didn't think that changing these knobs would make a difference, but it did. So changing this button, it definitely makes a difference too. I highly recommend taking it apart and then doing the method I just did. Instead of using the metal that they provide you to reel it out, use the metal after you take the button out, because but you can take it out while it's still attached. It just takes a lot more work. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my suffering, because again, my suffering is your education. So please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.